Yo, 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 yo. This is DaBLackKing. And welcome back. Welcome back to DaBLackKing Plays Final Fantasy IV. It's actually been, God, I don't know, probably over 2 weeks by now since I've actually last played this. And last time we actually went and investigated what's going on. And we decided to come up here, right? Well, we're going to go ahead and go on in. So, what we want to do here, even though it's a trap... Oh. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And, of course, even if you do this, there's nothing we can do here. I think there's some more summons in this game, but I'm not going to swear to that, so I don't know. I don't know if they're even worth it. But let's go on. So. As per usual, check the deal. What's that? I'm guessing that's an equipment. I don't know. Nope, it's just an arrow. That sucks. So yeah, you want to go ahead and get all the chests you can. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out. You don't actually have to get them, but, it does help to get, all the chests. And they are very useful, but they're not as useful as they can be. We've already seen those characters before. I don't care about them. So right now, what we want to do is we're not going to fight. There's no point. Okay, unless we see new enemies. And of course, that was a new enemy, Evil Doll, but we're not going to worry about that. So, Ether 1 is pretty good. See, that's very useful. So, you don't want to miss out on it. But either way, now that we've gotten all the chests, because if you don't get them, you'll miss out. Because this shower tends to disappear, so you might want to go ahead and take advantage of it while you can. Even when you get to a certain character, which is going to suck. Okay. Marianne is a new enemy, I think. If it is, well, here you go. Again, Rydia, as far as this game is concerned, is very good with whips. No one else that I know of is very good. Ooh, yeah. Paralyzed. Now, even though we just got to doing Final Fantasy VII for BitChute, this is going directly on YouTube. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and come back out, and we don't need to fight them now, because we already fought them. And while we're here, we can do this. We might be running out, but we'll be okay. Dun, 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 dun. And there you have it. Now we're going to save again. Might sound silly, but hey. And you might be wondering why I'm doing it on slot 2. Well, because I can. And because it's the file I actually have it on. And plus, it's also that, you don't get very much of an opportunity to even save on there. Well, that's more than one reason. But there's just, why not? It also keeps from slot 1 being bogged down, because there are plenty of games that only actually have you do slot 1 only, period, exclusively, which means you can only save it on that. You can't save it on there. You can actually switch over it, but you wouldn't be able to access your save file at any point in the game. That's not even good. That's actually useless now. It's actually useful for, like, if you want to sell, if you're down on money and you need it to buy things with, that would be fine. I'm going to save here just in case this leads to somewhere else, like to the storyline itself. Nope. Okay. Of course you would. I don't care about first strike. Oh, come on. Oh, that was a new enemy, Flame Man, but we don't care about that. Monsters! Alright. If you can defeat this guy fast enough, that should be good enough. You won't summon anything. Sometimes it's a good idea to let them go ahead and do that anyway. Ooh, oh yeah, 99.99. That's not bad. What did we get from that? Take it. Nice. Alright. That'll be a nice upgrade for King. Our Dragoon, which, by the way, even though it says Dragon, which is nuts as hell, there's actually a difference between that. Blood Spirit is pretty good, but unlike in most versions, Blood Spirit is actually horrible in most versions. It'll do, like, the very best at get attack and drain things, but what it does is make your character very weak. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. And look at that. Okay. So, as you can tell, ice is our very next equipment. Oh, what's this? See, the thing about that is it doesn't always show a lizard on there. I'm not going to say that word there because I don't want to be racist. So, no offense, but I'm not going to say that. So, I'll be right back and I'll meet you up here. Okay, so we're back up on this floor again. So I went ahead and, it might seem silly of me, but I went ahead and healed up off screen. And I saved. I even did a save state up here just in case. Ooh, okay. Monsters! Ooh, cool. With an exclamation point. Ooh, another enemy. New one. Chimera. You know, what I like about the uniqueness about chimeras is they're actually different in each game. One can have, like, different kinds of heads or whatever. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're about to get our butts handed to us. Oh, that's nice. The bad thing is with that, though. Oh, cool. Finally got something for Cecil. The next upgrade. Or Cecile, I mean. Anyway, whenever Kane is in the air, yeah, he doesn't receive his, any stuff, I don't know about this version necessarily, but I know about every version I've ever played that he doesn't receive any XP for that because he jumped in the air and, you defeat that character before he comes down, or an enemy. If you're able to defeat the enemy before he comes down, then but if he's able to come back down in time, then he'll receive it. But that's more of a rarity that happens, and even then you'd have to probably wait long enough and then try to attack before he does anything, so that way he can get some XP for it. Otherwise he won't get anything. Otherwise, I don't know nothing about this version. So yeah, that was our good next upgrade for Cecile. And again, I will meet you back up here, because I'm going to go heal, just in case it makes us go to the storyline itself, which we do not want to do before we've had a chance to rest up and, basically save. Now, see, I could have ended this early enough, but that floor was just too short. It's like this floor is too short, so I don't want to make it too short of a video. So what we're going to do here is we're going to continue on. Yes, okay. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit longer, so what we're going to do here is we're actually going to end the episode here because there's more to it. So, yeah, well, because, well, it's true, I could go ahead and do that, but I'll save the rest of it for another episode. And hey, I went and save stated, I rested up, and because it's a good thing, because even though we were on the first, third, second, and now we're on the third floor. But either way, I've already hit and saved everything, and I rested up, which is what I recommend that you do, because it's always good, especially going against new enemies. Now, those flame men, I will try and encounter them, and then try and post it on another episode. I mean, actually, like that. Let's go back down and see if we can't equip them because encounter them, because I think those were new enemies. Yeah. Flame man, flame dog, yeah. Nicely done. So what you don't want to have is anything to do with flame, because if you have flames on, it'll just cure them or heal up their HP, which is not good. There you go. We fought them. It's good. Fire arrow. Not that that's going to be any useful. Some games actually let you do fire versus fire, which I don't really understand that kind of concept. But let's see. I think there was another one. And another reason I don't like doing this on screen is when they have to do back attacks in case I have to actually attack. And I don't want to redo that. I hate back attacks. At this point, if you can, go ahead and try to get Rydia up if you can. If you don't worry about it, because we should be okay anyway. And see, that's another thing about Kane. Once he goes up in the air, he can jump down to the nearest enemy that's still alive. Otherwise, he will lose out. So, there you have it. And you can get drops from enemies in there for frost items or ice brand, whatever they want to call it. You can get that, but they're not as easy to get them to drop. But it's only for those that it's better for the. I mean, it's only better for those that don't have anything, and or ones that are able to equip. Otherwise, you're going to wind up selling it, which means you're going to want to go back and sell, which is fine, because you'll have to want to use L1 and R1 to escape. Otherwise, you're not going to make it, Make sure you do that, because, I mean, and you might be wondering why I'm being so conservative. Well, because of how much HP and how much strength I'm actually at. Because of I do tend to worry about that because of how low they are, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I'm going to try and level up. So, anyway, we're going to rest up here. I've been using some save states off screen, and I've been saving as well. I even save stated off screen. So, saved you the trouble of that. And since we've already seen the new enemies and whatnot, alright, I'm going to save, which is what I recommend you do here, because I have a feeling that even though that it may not be there yet, I don't know if we can get to a save point and not. But it's just a good thing that you can do it right now. Anyway, I'll be right back. And when I do, after that, I will end the video. And as you can tell, I have saved. Actually, it actually tells you that I've saved. Anyway, it will tell you on Final Fantasy VII, but you have to catch it, fast enough. But either way, this has been DaBLackKing Plays Final Fantasy IV, and in the next episode, we will continue on exploring Floor 3, and just in case we're not able to save yet, that's another reason why I'm unable to heal. In case there's also new enemies there might be on that floor, because sometimes they do that, but not always. Even in different versions, there are new enemies that you won't encounter at all, or you might encounter them later on in the game at some point. But either way, you'll encounter them, and that's the way it goes. Alright, later.